Joe, so you go up to Saquon in the locker room after the game there. What was your message to him?
Obviously, it's a tough loss. We'll learn from it. You know, I trust him every day of the week to make a play, just like everybody else. And so we'll be better from it.
We just see in the interception.
Just trying to make a play down the field. Trying to make a play down the field. He made a good play. I threw it a little too long. Just gotta continue to prepare in those situations and put ourselves in those positions so we can take advantage of it. I think. I think in the end, I felt very prepared. You know, going into those moments. In that moment, we just didn't. Just won our time. It went for us.
Are you surprised at the play call? Were you expecting it on the third down play?
I thought you.
It's not a matter of expectations. It's just a matter of executing what's called, and came up short in that moment.
I heard that the coach is saying, speaking of the players that led the talk after the game, why do you think it was important for you guys to get the message out there? And what did you say to your teammates?
I'm sorry.
I heard that the players were the ones that broke down everybody tonight, and the coach is saying talk. Why do you think it was important for the players to speak in terms of tonight after the loss?
Just in the moment.
Did AJ getting hurt late in the week, did that change the game plan much? Did you guys have to readjust?
Obviously, he's one of the best receivers in the league. Of course, he's definitely missed, but it doesn't change the trust that I have in everybody else to step up. And I think we had, guys step up in a big way. Covey made some great plays out there. Schmitty made plays. We just didn't meet the moment in terms of, it wasn't for us tonight. It wasn't for us.
What message did you deliver to the players?
Keep pressing forward. Keep your head up. At the end of the day, we have to intensely control the controllables. And I think when I look at this game, there are a lot of things that we could have controlled fundamentally in our details, the little things that we just didn't take advantage of. And so this is an opportunity for us to learn from it. I think we've taken big steps in terms of coming together as a unit, and we need to continue on that journey and learn from this. And I think it's a great test for us.
On the 3rd and 3 play, it was open, so he threw it. But what's the coaching point if it's not open? Obviously, you're not running out of bounds or anything like that. But are you?
I don't want to. I don't want to add any extra wood to it. It's we just didn't make the play in that moment, and I trust him in every moment. He's a hell of a player. He gave us a big spark in those moments, and it just wasn't for us tonight.
Is that the play that you rep heavily in practice?
Yes.
You mentioned the red zone efficiency as a whole. You thought that wasn't up to par. What did you see from that perspective?
I thought we were pretty aggressive in the red zone coming out the gate early. I think there were some opportunities for sure to score in the red zone, and we didn't. It's much respect to that team we just played and that defense. They got 2 great safeties, a great defensive back group, and, they were disruptive up front. And when they had the opportunity to score in the end, they did. And much respect to them.
Before the 3rd and 3 play, you guys went heavy on the left side and had to call a timeout. Was there a play call in there? Was that going to be a run play?
That's just a simple, operational thing. Making sure we got the right guys on the field and executing. I think in those moments, that was a big time drive. A drive you think could close it out, but we came up short.
This is your best game running in a while. Was there anything different, or you just they just needed that, and that's what happened?
Some things turn on when they need to, and it turned on, but clearly wasn't enough to get the win.
Adversity was, bound to hit at some point this season. How much time did you spend in the offseason kind of thinking about that and how to handle it now that it's here? You know, what's the key?
There's no secret to it. There's no secret ingredient to it. It's just a matter of, am I going to learn from it and am I going to get better from it? You know, I said this before and I'll say it again. There's no difference between, the joys and the pains, the wins and the losses. It's just a matter of if you learn from it. And I think that's the perspective that I have on this. Good, bad, or indifferent, we're going to learn from it. And our goal out there is to go out there and play dominant football and win football games and do enough to win the game, but ultimately better ourselves in growth and learning from these moments. And so, in the end, winning is the only thing that matters, and to win, you have to continue to learn. You have to continue to grow, and I think this team will continue to do that.
We'll take two more.
Jalen, you mentioned obviously, AJ's a great receiver, and you don't want to make excuses or anything, but just logistically, when it kind of happens late in the week, after you guys have been practicing, how do you deal with that? What are the logistics to kind of developing a new game plan when you're not in it?
Yeah, I think that's a Kellen question, and I trust him with everything as we continue to build this and find our rhythm and build our rapport with one another. But in the end, guys had an opportunity to step up, and I think guys did that. We got to be better. I got to be better. But I feel like we went out there and played really hard. We just didn't take advantage of some opportunities.
You seem to trust Britton a lot. Would you agree with that? And where did that kind of build?
Excuse my voice.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of time on task with working with him, and conversations and reps, his approach, his intentionality in what he does. And he showed up for us, and we'll need him to continue to do that. And I think the most important thing is everybody is focused on doing their jobs to help the team win. And as I said before, to do that, you just have to learn from everything. You have to learn from your mistakes. And we will. We'll be better from it.
Thanks, Jalen.
Thanks, Shelley.